And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve, along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. It's Covington on the wing. And Henson pulls it down. On offense, here are the Bucks.
A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
Now here's Simmons. Redick inside the line. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Eric Bledsoe continues to work on that range to get more consistent. That time knocks down the three.
Pass to Covington. Embiid the screen. Off the pick. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
And here's Bledsoe. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Simmons. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's J.J. Redick with the 3.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Henson. Embiid with the steal. Here's Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Antetokounmpo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Redick. Embiid the screen. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Bledsoe for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The fader. That one a little long.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often.
Here's Bledsoe. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Bledsoe stays confident even down there in the paint as a point guard, finishing deep that time.
Pass to Covington. Embiid the screen. Covington with the bucket. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bledsoe outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Shots good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Redick. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's now 8 points for J.J. Redick. Bledsoe outside.
Eric Bledsoe is accustomed to playing alongside some other great playmakers in Kentucky. He was with John Wall with the Clippers. He was with Chris Paul in Phoenix. They had 3-guard lineups, so that ought to help out as they continue to get great chemistry. Giannis and Eric Bledsoe could be a devastating duo.
Bledsoe hits them both.
Bledsoe so athletic and so explosive. He just continues to get better in a lot of areas out on the floor.
Pass to Saric. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 13. Well, Eric Bledsoe, as you mentioned, Brent, accustomed to playing on or off the ball.
Well, that helps a little bit with some of the new offensive schemes that Mike Budenholzer is putting into place. He's got that huge wingspan, which he can always bogart a guy defensively. He's a nice fit on the Bucks roster, and he's a good build around that length.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Outside, Simmons.
Well, Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
Pass to Snell. The Bucks working the ball around. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
A little over aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
76ers ball. McConnell with it. Pass to Embiid. Fultz with the ball. It's deflected. Here's Embiid. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee now. Embiid comes with a double team. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Embiid the screen. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's. Got 5 now.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now here's Chandler. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Johnson. With the shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. But the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Fultz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And with as much news and worry that Fultz's jump shot has caused, you forget just how deadly he is going at the rim.
Yeah, has no problem cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. I tell you, Ben Simmons said he hates guarding Fultz in practice, as it is impossible to stay in front of him. Just a very shifty player who uses his great handles to get into the teeth of the defense.
Brogdon with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Fultz. To the paint. Fires from the line. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Now, here is Muscala. Poked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee now. Bucks leading by 7. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Johnson to screen. To the middle. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Brogdon over Fultz. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Now here is Dellavedova. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Maker. Picked by Zeller. Shoots off the screen. Maker misses. The 76ers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Smith. Chandler is screen. .26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Zeller. It's tipped. Here's Fultz. Out to Chandler. That's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for the Milwaukee Bucks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
DiVincenzo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And the Bucks lead by 14. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. 4 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. For 3, Middleton. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Simmons. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Pass to Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. There's the screen. Out to the wing. Here's Muscala. And he banks in the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
they
a
throw
lefty
you off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. And the 76ers call time here.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. He tries for 3. But they get it back. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here is Dellavedova. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Dellavedova. Three-pointer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Pass to Redick. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid is at the elbow. Off the pick. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bledsoe right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
That's his second personal foul.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
And the 76ers call time here.
Questions I beg you don't ask me any. That means I don't want to hear nothing other than go true. And here's your bottle of hello. Born and raised in the ghetto. They chat to police, then I sing falsetto. Put on my go-to face and swing at MC all over the place. Raggle. Come true stinking at White Air Max Stone Island camo. And it's very loud, so excuse me if I get a little